CrafterNoon, everyone. Today's project is this cute little haunted house. It was cut out using our full spectrum Muse hobby laser, and I will be showing a speeded up version of how it cuts it out. It's also unique in that it does have a little light up circuit inside the house that when you push the chimney light, part of the chimney, the LED light inside will go on and off. So let's get started with the project. Now that we've got our circuit put together, it's time to assemble our house. I'm just going to show you the assembly of the house without decorating it. I would suggest doing all your painting before you start putting it together. It's kind of hard to paint, get on all the cracks and crevices when it's fully assembled. So we'll start with the base, and this is the front porch. So the first piece we're going to assemble is the back piece, and this is where the chimney is. It fits in that little notch in the back. Next comes the two side pieces where the windows are. Doesn't matter which side you put them on, they're the same size. And they will fit together in the little notches. And I'm just going to put some tape in here so it stays together while I show you how it's assembled. It's a good idea to try to assemble it before you actually glue it so that you know how the pieces fit together and to make sure they fit together. Sometimes you might need to sand a spot to get rid of a rough edge. Most of the time it should fit perfectly. Okay, so now we'll tape this side for our sample. Okay. Next is the front. That will fit in like so. You're going to see that unless you're gluing or taping, these pieces do not stay together on their own. Okay. Now it's time to put in our circuit board. So I have taped it together so it doesn't slide around inside the box. This little notch goes back towards the chimney, and it's going to fit right in to the back, as you can see. Then our copper tape piece here, the extra part of the chimney, is going to go in with the copper facing the circuit. Okay, so that fits like that. Next is the roof line. I usually put both of them together so I can get them to fit correctly, like so. And we'll add a little tape to keep the roof in place. Okay. And lastly here is the chimney pieces. They will fit together around this edge. So I'm going to take a piece of tape, this little side piece goes right into that notch, like that. Other side, like that. So that fits together. And this solid back piece will fit in over the roof line. So when you're actually gluing this together, you're going to really want to take your time with this step to make sure that the roof is snug in place and dried before you add the rest of the pieces. And then if everything goes together nice and tight, when you move the chimney, the light will come on. And that is our finished project. The example I made is a little bit smaller in size. If you look closely, I actually put it all on a little pumpkin. So it had a base. I 3D printed a fence and some trees, some little pumpkins, and a fireplace. For the stonework and the chimney, these are just beads that we had laying around. You could use real rocks. There's moss, sand, everything to get it that spooky-ooky feel. And I hope you really have a lot of fun with this project. Little light, most of the time lights up. Sometimes it doesn't, you gotta give it a little wiggle. But it is a fun project for you and your kids or yourself to put together and make a little spooky yard. Happy Halloween, everyone.